MITRE ATLAS. So what is it? Let's start with the acronym. It stands for Adversarial Threat Landscape for AI Systems. Quite a mouthful. If we break it down to its most simplest description, it's a structured framework that describes attacks against AI systems. Think of it like MITRE ATT&CK for AI. And to show you how similar it is to ATT&CK, let's actually look at the framework itself here. And I'll start by showing you the types of objects that exist. So like ATT&CK, we see tactics, and we see techniques that belong to tactics, sub-techniques nested below techniques, and mitigations describing how those tactic and technique objects can be mitigated, measures you can put in place to defend against them. If we put in the searcher, so let's use the example of something to do with prompting. It's probably the most common threat we see or described against AI systems at the moment, something to do with prompt injection or modifying prompts. If we scroll down, we can see there are lots of objects that match the search here. So LLM data leakage, jailbreaking, classic prompt injection, as I mentioned earlier. If I drill down on this object and I scroll to the graph view, what you'll see is the structure of the Atlas framework. And here we have the technique object in the middle, and then we have any sub-techniques related to that technique. We have the tactic that the technique belongs to, and we have any mitigation objects, any mitigations that have been identified in the framework shown here. And just to highlight how similar it is to ATT&CK, if I drill down here and look at all the objects linked to this technique, and I select the tactic here, and we open up the graph again, what you will see now is again the tactic object is linked to many different techniques, including that prompt injection object I showed you earlier. So if you're a blue teamer or a red teamer working with AI models or working with AI systems more generally, the Atlas framework provides you with a structured way to represent your work and to describe your work.